it will require me to be in top form, so to speak. I don't want to do it on low energy and stuff. So, plus I can drop off some stuff. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I wanted to drink some water, so drink some more of that. We will go ahead and tear this apart. Get me some more rags. And, I suppose that is just about everything. Let's go ahead and do some sleeping through the night. I suppose that's good enough. We'll just smoke to get the rest of our energy back. And then eat this tailed rizzoli. And then let me grab some firewood here. Take this down here. And we will make ourselves a fire so that I can cook up some of this buckwheat. I'll just cook all of it. That's fine by me. And yeah, so now I should have food for the seems kind of a waste to just immediately extinguish it now, but you know, oh well. Alright guys, here we go. This is what a lot of you have probably been waiting for. We're gonna head into the military base and probably get my face mauled. Unless they completely, you know, changed how this works. Alright, military base. Checkpoint, okay. Anything here that's is a rat pack, okay. I think this is the garages, right? Yeah. Alright, let's search for some good stuff in here. Wait, it's my torch is still equipped, damn it. Well, I wasted a whole bunch of that torch. Oh well. Hopefully I will not be relying upon torches for very long. In this case, I don't think I really want to pick up the tires or the car battery for now. I'll go ahead and disassemble the motorcycle. Oh, that actually takes a while. I guess I hadn't really been paying attention to that, but yeah, that does take a while. Let's head into here, the infirmary. Ah, nice. This is where I can get all kinds of good stuff. So, psychotropic drug that reduces fatigue. Alright, I'll take that, certainly. Those, the activated charcoal, the bandages, and the alcohol. Alright, I'll take all that stuff. And then, this is the parade grounds, where we're just going to find skeletons, and it's just going to be skeletons that don't even have anything on them. Okay. Check the warehouse. There'll be some good stuff in here. And then this... Okay, yeah, I can go ahead and open this and see. Oh, I just got scrap out of it. Well, that sucks. don't really need these normal clothes. We'll go ahead and tear those up. I'll leave the firewood and scrap here for now. Alright, the barracks. Not a whole hell of a lot going on in here either. Alright, I should take care of the radiation. Where be... There they are. I don't have a whole lot of those left, actually, so I'll probably have to, well... Oh, right, yeah. Let me... I was gonna say, I'll probably have to go out, but I forgot there were smokes right here, so... Alright, cool. So I should be good on energy for the rest of this run. I'm not gonna bother breaking down the furniture, though. Armory, yes! Aha! Yes! This is it. This is the thing I was thinking of, yes. This bastard right here, the links. I think it actually used to be called the old links or the weak links or something like that. But yeah, this guy, he shows up for combat and you're just like, the hell? But yeah, he's quite the pain in the ass. And we are gonna have to deal with him. Well, this guy kind of has to come to us. So, let's see, he's got 50 health. He can do a lot of damage, though. A lot. So, we're just gonna kill him ASAP. Just like that. I ain't dealing with this shit. So actually, the new combat system kind of... Well, that, and I don't think this thing... Well, we never actually saw damage numbers before. They had an attack rating, which this attack rating used to be like 600 or something, and this was like 400 or something. So the damage of this seems to be a lot higher than it used to be in comparison to the crossbow, certainly. Or maybe this was like 300. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, the new combat system seems to make this, well, especially if you're prepared. If you make this and you're prepared, it makes this particular encounter a hell of a lot easier than it used to be. You used to come in here and this guy would just like maul your face off because you didn't really have any super great weapons or anything like that. But it used to be fighting him was also part of a quest called Survival of the Fittest, which, so far as I can tell, that quest no longer exists. So, wait, what's... I'll deal with that in a minute. I want to search the place. Running pretty low on energy. And health for that matter, but oh well. Yes, give me food. I would greatly appreciate some food. And my torch went out, but that's fine because I got everything that's here. Alright, I need to be using that pick up all button, damn it. Alright, so what is this about? Darkness and cold. What? This is a very different, this is a very different thing that I'm used to. Apparently I need to go make a torch to do that quest. Which, I mean, hey, I'll be happy to do that later. Grab some water since I'm already in here. Alright, and then let me go ahead and drop some things. This is... Okay, so this is the worst gas mask. So I'll go ahead and use that for the quest, I guess. Won't be needing the grenades now. I also shouldn't be needing my gun for anything further in here. So I won't bring that with me, because it does weigh a fair bit. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of sleep. I'm going to sleep until the evening, which might be a little odd to some people. Well, actually I can't, because I have to do things. Let me see, I've got the axe, right? Yeah, so since I have the axe here, I can go ahead and butcher this. And butchering it will basically turn it from a carcass into all of these things that you see here. I'll get an animal skin, I'll get 5 to 10 raw meat, I'll get 5 to 10 fresh bones, which you might think, what the hell are you going to use bones for? But I'll show you in a bit. And then 1 to 2 raw fatbacks. So once we start fighting like actual animals, as opposed to rats, well, rats are an actual animal. They're just not, you know, substantial in any way in terms of consumption. Once we start fighting, you know, things like lynxes, and then there's going to be wolves, that's when we actually we have like a secure, renewable food source. Where I can just like kill one of these things, and then I've got food that'll last me for like a week, so I can cross much larger distances. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and butcher this guy up, and let's see what we get. All right, not bad. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the thing there. And then in terms of the bones, we're going to use the bones to make bone glue, which is, you know, basically how we conserve tape. We use bone glue instead of tape. Basically every single thing that we have has basically said, you know, glue or insulating tape. Well, we haven't come across glue, so we've just been using our tape this entire time. But there will be things that require specifically tape. So it's a lot easier to just, you can make glue. You can't make tape, but you can make glue. So they are essentially these animals and their bones, they're essentially an infinite source of glue as well. So I just need to bring some water that I can boil to make clean water. And then I should probably bring, yeah, a couple of these. The firewood. Come on, go down to 9. Thank you. I'm still getting used to playing the game with a mouse. It's a little bit odd. And then I have the... Yes, I have the rotten vegetables with me already. Excellent. So let's go ahead and just take a look at this real quick. So if I eat it now, it would give me 50 food and 10 water raw, but it would have give me a 25% chance of food poisoning and a 10% chance of parasitic worm. Now the 10% chance of parasitic worm actually isn't that bad, considering frying up a rat would give you that anyway. The food poisoning obviously is not really a good thing that you want, but overall it's not entirely a terrible idea to just eat the raw meat as it is. It's not a good idea, but you know, it's not a terrible idea either. Oh yeah, I can go ahead and disassemble these. I might as well do that. Actually, well, I'll worry about that in a little bit. I need to get some food so that I can continue sleeping. So now that I have, oh yeah, right. I need to get the rusks and the salt. Oh, right, I don't have level 3 cooking yet, do I? Well, that doesn't work out. But I can, however, take this raw fat back, and I can turn it into, say, fat, or I could turn it into smoked fatback. Now, you might be wondering, why would you do fat, which, you know, it's going to use up a whole bunch of salt and your clean water and stuff. Well, you can, the smoked fatback actually takes up a lot of the salt. But you're like, you know, you're only going to get 1 to 3 here out of this, as opposed to 2 to 4 here. This would be the better one for actual food, but generally the food is supplied by the meat that we get, as opposed to the fat. The fat I want to actually turn into fat, because I can use it for various other things. So let's go ahead and turn it into fat, hopefully. Oh, right, clean water. Right. I need to boil a whole bunch of water. I won't bother with 50 right now, because I kind of need to do some other things. We'll fry up one of these into a nice fried meat. Oh, wow. They changed that a lot. It reduces the food by cooking it, but it also reduces the chance of getting all of these things by a lot. Okay, well, fried meat isn't nearly as good as it used to be. It's not nearly as good as it used to be. Not even close. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll just say it's unfortunate. Well, I want to get a little bit of sleep here. Alright, and now it's kind of evening from what I can tell. So now I want to head to the coast. And I'm going to hit that star button, and you might be thinking, what the hell does that star button actually do? Well, what it does is it makes this little thing pop up, so I can use items without having to go into my inventory. So, we are going to use these to try and get some fish. Yay, I got fresh fish. And like I said in a previous part, like, in my experience, the best time to do fishing is in the morning and the evening. And this is basically the evening, so... Alright, nice. And 2 more fish. Quite nice. Alright, so I used 3 of my rotten vegetables, and I essentially got 5 fresh fish. So you can see how that very quickly is a really good return on investment. Now, the only thing that I need to do here is I need to fry up some fish, because they changed the meat so that it's like really not that good after you cook it. It was only 30 food, so I need to see if they've done the same thing to fish. No, fish is actually about the same. Okay. Right? Yeah, it's actually about the same. So, to be perfectly honest, if I had a fishing rod that I could repair, it would actually almost be better to take the meat that I got from killing that lynx and just use it as bait and get a whole bunch more fish. Because the fish is going to give me 25 food, whereas the fried meat is only going to give me 30. So it's like, if I could use that fried, or if I could use the meat to get me potentially 2 or more fish, I'd be turning what would be 30 food into 50. So